Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, family and friends. We are back again. What a crazy time we live in. $1.8 billion with a B, billion dollar fund, slush fund, whatever you want to call it, that the president has decided will help pay for votes, pay for rioters, pay for convicted lawbreakers. If that's not a big chunk of wealth redistribution or socialism, take from everybody's tax dollars to pay for these few, okay. Support me and make money. Even if you break the law, support me, you'll make money. Insider trading, breaking and entering, property damage, property destruction, trespassing. Doesn't matter. We don't have money for health care. Certainly don't have money for reparations for African Americans, but we can pull $1.8 billion to pay for people that were wrongfully prosecuted. We can pay millions or billions of dollars for a ballroom. We can pay daily for this military activity or across the sea, across the ocean, for wrongful prosecution, for people that were hurt by the Department of Justice for wrongful prosecution. That's what it's about. You don't think, or it has not occurred to anyone, the dangerous precedent this is setting in federal courts, if this goes through, for malicious prosecution, overturn cases, false allegations, drop charges in state and city. You know, they say, hey, there's federal precedent. Well, guess what? There's already somebody coming out the woodwork saying that they were mistreated and wrongfully prosecuted during Trump's first term, way back when. The police that were affected or injured during the January 6th, they are currently suing. They're like, well, wait a second. How are you going to give money to people that injured us? That's a fair question. I think that's a fair question. But what he did not think about, what he did, they don't think these things through. If you want to talk about wrongful prosecution, what about James Comey? What about Letitia James? What about Mark Kelly? Or the various Democrat lawmakers? Didn't think this through. Okay? What I hope happens is I hope that not only the police, but these other people decide to sue for that money. And they don't do it at the same time. They do it consecutively. They do it back to back, so that they tie up this money for the next 2 years at least until he is out of office, and then we can get back to some normalcy. That's what I hope happens. They tie up this money for 2 years and nobody gets paid. Because if you were going to pay somebody, how about the Epstein victims? Now, have they been mistreated by the Trump DOJ by not prosecuting or going after any of the perpetrators of those crimes? I think that's a fair argument. I mean, I would much rather those victims receive money than somebody who broke in to the Capitol and reward that seditious behavior. Okay? Now, that aside, let's not forget, people, let's not forget that before this last election, This time last year, gasoline was $2. Like, I could find gasoline for $1.99, $1.98 every once in a while. Let's just say $2. Now you can't hardly find it for less than $4. Some places $5 a gallon. But we were supposed to be getting lower prices, cost of living. What about beef? That's the big one for me because I love meat, beef and potatoes. I love hamburgers. I love steak. I like ribs. Beef, a pound of ground beef, this time last year, I could find it for $4. Now, good luck finding it for less than 8 to 12. Good luck. I've seen it as high as 15, for the lean beef. But going from $4 last year to $8 to $12 now, I don't know about y'all, but I see the difference. What about your insurance? Housing. Has your rent gone down? Has that gone up? And now, to top it all off, now he's saying that they want to go, that Raul Castro, 94-year-old man in Cuba, I guess he's a leader or somebody important in Cuba. Now they're saying that they want to charge him with murder in the U.S. Have we seen this playbook? Didn't they do something similar with the Venezuela? But Cuba has friends. You don't remember the Cuban Missile Crisis? And all of a sudden Cuba says, you know what? We're just gonna let foreign people from over in Asia or Russia come into Cuba so they have a lot easier striking distance to the U.S. Don't nobody think these things through? Anyway, I think I've said enough. I think you guys get the idea. This is insanity. Please vote. Vote responsibly. And if you want to vote Republican, fine, but get these people out of office because they're trying to bankrupt America and they're trying to destroy our country. I know that sounds like everybody says that. But if they can't have it, nobody can. Or they're going to mess it up so bad that it takes the entire whoever's the next president, time to fix it. They're not going to be able to really do things other than fix all the damage that's been done. Get these people out of office. Don't let these people stay in office. Anyway, thank you for watching my video, and you guys have a good afternoon. Don't forget to go out and vote. This is, especially here in Texas, this is primary runoff week. So exercise your constitutional, your right to vote. Get out there, vote, and don't forget we're going to be set for November to try and fix this country. Thank you, and you guys have a good afternoon.